Yeah. Anyway, Bobby could be a suspect down the road. You never know. Or the beloved Jim. You know, he was the leader of the pack, so to speak. Anyways, but excuse me. But anyways, yeah. And it wouldn't. Well, of course, the only thing is both those people are dead now, especially Uncle Roy or Bobby. But you know what? If this was backed up a little bit, I wouldn't beat you time-wise. I wouldn't be a bit surprised the way things are going. And how much of it is BS, real? That's for every individual to decide for themselves, I guess. Yes, there is, because there's a big gray area. There is an area there where money can be made, some serious money, yes. And you get the right attorney, sad, and whether it's true or not, if you play your cards right and stuff like that, yeah, you will probably walk away with some cha-ching. Yes, and yes, Forrest Gump's Washington D.C. speech, the one that was emitted in out of the movie in Washington D.C. I believe it was 1970. Yeah, we're gonna have that on, and you'll be just amazed at what Forrest had to say about his time over in Vietnam. And I'm sure glad that I don't know if I was there before Forrest or after. Well, all I know is I don't think it was during. Anyway, yeah, lucky for me. Anyway, okay, here we go. What about these experiments in space? Remember we had these experiments in space? Remember? Oh yeah, they said, oh, we gotta check this out. Lowest cancer, we could cure this, do that. We check this out in space. We can do all the surgery and stuff, and people will be healed, and everything's cool out in space. You don't hear anything more about that. You know what you do hear though? Well, I will tell you what you hear now. Now we're gonna have a background music. Oh yeah, baby. Anyway, what you hear now, at least I picked it up somewhere, is now they're gonna try to they're gonna brew some brewski in space. You gotta love it. They're gonna brew some brewski out in space, guys. Why not? Everything else that they tried out there probably failed, but you know, because if it did, you didn't, and it worked. You don't hear anything about it. You ever notice about that? A lot of stuff that government and different agencies and companies have tried, but you never hear the really results later. You don't hear anything that what happened to it. Was it a complete failure? You don't hear that. Did it work at all? You don't really hear that. You don't hear shit. I don't know what the deal is, but anyways, yeah, they're gonna have, because they figure they want, you know, they're gonna have out in space. They're already thinking about it. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna turn, like the ISS up there, they're gonna turn something like that. They'll build one, some big massive company, and there'll be a casino in it, and hotel, and all this other stuff. But they want to get a jump on it ahead of time and make sure that they can brew quality beer. Of course, crafted beer. Of course, you know, it'll be the first space beer ever. It'll have some weird name, like I don't know. I really don't know what it was, but anyway, you get the gist of it. And it's capitalism once again at its best, and they're going to try to exploit the vastness of space. And that's why I said we never did go to the moon, because they would have, if they're thinking about stuff like this, you can bet they never went to the moon, simply because they could have had a nice actual building, casino, and everything on that moon by now, easily. You try to tell me in 48, 50 years they couldn't build something on there for people the high buck people, and then get them up there easy enough too. You know, I mean, on some kind of craft you'd have to get there. So you see what I'm saying? Nah, never did go to the moon. Bunch of bullshit. I think we ought to just have a bullshit award on that. Yeah, if you don't like it, it's a bunch of shit. Oh, there they are. Gotta wave to them. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. One more time, guys. Hi, guys. Officers Tootie and Muldoon, they are on patrol. And you know what? Officers and Tootie and Muldoon, of Car 54 fame, you know what? one of them was a little paunchy, one of them was skinny. I don't know the chubbier guy, but the bigger guy, so it was Fred Gwynn who played the Munsters. He was Herman Munster. Yes, pretty sure that's who it was. But the point I'm trying to make is, you didn't see those guys eating donuts. You didn't see them really fat. You know? So what's happened over the eons here that these policemen, they all seem to be pretty fat? Come on. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, you'd like to think they'd be in semi-shape, because after all, don't they gotta chase down the bad guys once in a while? Anyway, okay, here's another thing. I would like to see them send up these monkeys again. You know, we're supposed to have been all these monkeys going around, monkey business in space. We were shooting them up there left and right. I mean, the zoos, we couldn't keep enough of them in the zoos. We were stealing them from the zoos, shooting them up in space. Oh yeah, let's watch the monkeys and see what I never heard anything, did you? How these monkeys do in space? Did they fare pretty well or not? Or did they all die? Did they shoot them even up to, or even try to shoot them through the Van Allen radiation belt? Okay, nope. There's another thing you got to think about with this space crapola. Anyway, I would say let's shoot up another monkey. Let's shoot up another monkey and live footage and everything, and let's shoot them up and see what happens. Let's purposely shoot them to the Van. It wouldn't even have to bring them back. Sad thing, but sacrifices must be made. Anyways, shoot them right straight through into the Van Allen belt and have him. He's all hooked up back on Earth. We can monitor his heart rate and everything else, blood pressure. Let's see what happens. Boy, that seems like an easy kind of a way to answer that age-old question about whether or not we went. If the monkey dies, we didn't go. Anyway, it's kind of like you see them in the movies all the time, and it's true. It's like that. It's like the canary in the cage. You put the canary in the cave or whatever. If the bird dies, you know damn well you ain't got much air left. I'm a nut. You're damn right I'm a nut, and I'm proud of it, and I'm sticking to it. You betcha. Oh yeah, they're trying to work on being the first company to have a bar out in space. We already touched on that one. Yes, we did. We're getting all over this thing now. Did you guys hear about this one? This one will get you. The Vatican and a moo there. Oh, McDonald, you gotta love McDonald. The Vatican is seriously thinking about having gambling, putting a few casinos right on the Vatican grounds. Yes, and rumor has it that because they're going to have holy water in their swimming pools, so you guys are blessed while you're swimming, and because they're people who crunch numbers, and trust me, the Vatican's got people probably that crunch numbers, because after all, it is kind of a business. Yes, it is. Okay, so anyways, they're going to be taking, because Las Vegas is getting a lot of the Catholics' money out of the casinos in Vegas. So the Vatican says, baby, we're going to have our own casino here, and the Catholics are going to be staying here. They're going to be staying free. You can stay free up for a week in these fancy hotels, but you do all your gambling right there on the Vatican grounds. And it just makes sense, and you get to partake in swimming in the holy water swimming pool, and I think it's a good deal. Yes, and they'll fly you over there. Yes, and they'll get you over there, and I think it's for the first 5,000 people, or something like that. But anyway, yeah, so that's part of that's part of their gimmick that they're going to have going on. So keep in touch with the old Captain Boomer here, and we will find out more information on that. The Vatican gambling casinos. Yes, Captain Boomer podcast. We are a military appreciation station. Always have and always will be. Thank you guys, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you very much, and be safe. Make it home to your family and loved ones safely. Thank you guys. Okay, what's this? Prison Hall Space, see if they're going to the radiation. Yeah, well, I already did that one, so I can get rid of that one. I just throw this crap on the floor here. Yes, and the Mars station, they say Captain Boomer's podcast, that old bastard, he doesn't have both oars in the water. His elevator don't go to the top. He's not playing with a full deck. All right. I love that. Thank you very much. I love that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah, oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Man, I got a gut ache. Wow. Oh, I feel better now. All right. Anyway, oh, shut up. Anyway, we touched on Bobby and Jim and those guys with our beloved gals. Remember little Darla, and of course Annette. She was the mainstay. She was the hot squeeze. That one, big time. I love the kazoo. You guys like the kazoo? No, I didn't want to hit that button. You gotta love it. You gotta love that kind of music. Yes, you do. I see a lot of stuff on the Facebook and stuff about whether or not we should bring back the Pledge of Allegiance in our schools. Well, the answer is simply yes. Yes. And at ball games, yes, and all that stuff. And if you want to take a knee, well, I know a lot of people probably would like to give you a kick right in the ass. Yeah, because the level of people not really caring about this country, especially our military and stuff, it's at an all-time low, as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, the reason you're putting on that uniform, you asshole, and the reason why you're making goddamn $30 million in the next 5, 6, 7 years, or whatever the hell it is because somebody had the balls and somebody cared enough to put that uniform on, whatever it may be, and join the military, or got drafted. But still, just even if you get drafted, you still can go AWOL. You still can disappear somehow. You could have taken the Canadian wussy bus, like a lot of them did. Anyway, so don't even go there, Pisses me off. You got all these young guys, making all this millions and millions of dollars, and they take a frickin' knee. Take a goddamn foot right up your ass. That's what you ought to get. And never play sports again. You're banned. If you can't honor the people that got you where you're at, trust me, you wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for us. Anyway, I get ranting and raving. Yeah, I do. I get Yes, Casey Jones had his little lunch show, and he's going to have it. He's going to be back, because Casey Jones and Roundhouse Rodney, I'm telling you, they do not do hummus. They won't do hummus, and I don't blame them. They had the old bologna and cheese sandwiches and stuff like that. And yeah, and that's what his kids grew up on. Well, PB&J, stuff like that too. Maybe an apple here or there. I don't even know if we had Hostess Twinkies. We might have, but I don't know if the captain had him on his show. Casey Jones. I don't know. I remember Roundhouse when he used to lay on that table backwards and put his head down, and he had those eyes things, on his chin, and it made his mouth. That was classic. And the other one was, I don't have a copy of it, but I wish I did. Onions, la la la. Onions, la la la. Remember that one? Oh God, that one was a classic. I loved it. We're gonna go back on and probably play a little Doors here, guys. Okay? If you don't mind, we'll play a little bit of Doors. I'm still trying to work out a way of get the WD-40 out. Oh, that's right. Bob's gone. He's on vacation. How the hell was he made a vacation anyway? He don't do shit to begin with. Oh yeah, because he's your brother-in-law. Yeah, I hear that all the time. Anyway, here we go. And what number? Okay, I believe it is. It's a big number 4.